Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you two new products I got for Cricut crafting, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below, hit the notification bell right next to the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future content, and hit the like button for this video if you want to see more content like it. So I'm super excited to show you guys these two new things I got. One you can kind of see back here is the Cricut Hat Press. And I think that this hat press has been getting kind of negative attention. People don't really understand the point of it. So I want to show you the point of it today because I think it's really awesome. And then the other thing that, in full transparency, I was gifted is this light pad. So the owner of the store on Amazon reached out to me on Instagram and asked if I would be willing to try this out, make a video about it, all that, and show you guys. And I said yes, because that fits my channel and what we're doing. So let me point the camera down so you can see how it comes packaged. So it comes packaged in this box inside of an Amazon box, of course. And this is a lithium battery tracing light pad, 3 color temperatures, 6 level of adjustable brightness levels, I guess. So let's just open it up and get right into it. Like I said, I haven't even opened the box, so I haven't seen it firsthand. So once you open that up, this is the interior. So here's the cable plug that it comes with. It is packaged nicely. These are for tracing, so you can actually trace over these if you want. And that's the cool thing about this is you can use it for tracing, or I personally like to use it for vinyl, and I'll show you why in a minute. So it looks like it comes with a pencil for tracing, those little pieces that you can trace over, and then here's the actual light pad. So it comes with instructions on how to use it. So first things first is you remove this plastic cover to it, and once you have that done, you can see the actual light pad. So you can turn it on, you can adjust the brightness by just holding down this second button over here. And it goes lighter and darker, and then you have the different like yellow lights, white lights, and soft light. This is a really cool tool to have because it also has a little magnetic holder here that just magnets down whatever it is that you're going to be doing. Let me show you how I'm going to use it. So I thought it could be really helpful to use this light pad to help me weed out vinyl. So let me show you. I'm going to make a hat, and I'm going to make one that says Dog Mom. So I'm actually going to point the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so you can see here I have a piece of vinyl like this, and sometimes it's hard to see the lines when you're weeding out vinyl. So if I just put it here on this magnetic piece, turn it on, all of a sudden I can see the lines in the vinyl so much more clearly. I hope that that comes across on the screen. I don't know if it does or not. However, I can now see these letters so much clearer. So I am going to use this very carefully because I don't want to scratch the surface of my light pad to weed away. And it's going to be really, really helpful with like these small letters because I can now see the outline of that vinyl there of like that piece needs to come out, that piece needs to come out. I don't know about you guys, but if you've ever missed any like small pieces of vinyl and then you heat transferred it onto something and all of a sudden you notice it after it's been transferred on, that's really annoying. There are ways to get that off, but it's just so much easier if you don't have to. So there is the finished product. I know that it is backwards because when you put it on, when you do heat transfer vinyl, you want to cut it mirrored this way so that when you hold it up, you can see it says Dog Mom. I thought that was fine. Now, before I actually put this on the hat, I am going to take this other piece of vinyl off. This is just a scrap piece of vinyl I had. And this is all that's going to go onto my hat. So I really like this. I'm thankful that she sent it to me. I'm interested to use it in some other projects and see how that works. And I'll definitely keep you guys updated as to how often I use this. Okay, so I'm kind of leaning down so that I'm down in the shot, but that you can also see the hat press. So first things first is I need to plug in the hat press itself. And then the next step is actually you're going to go on your phone and download the Cricut Heat Press. So you want to go on the App Store or whatever App Store you use and do the download the Cricut Heat app. I'm actually screen recording right now on my phone so that you guys can see what I'm going into. You go into the app and you hit sign in. And then you're just going to sign in with your regular Cricut logins. So this actually Bluetooths to this hat press. So once it's actually on, so once you press that power button, then you press this button up here, you're actually going to, on the app, click your transfer material, and it is iron on. And we are applying it to this hat here, which is see, 100% cotton and polyester. So I think this is the cotton side. We'll put a cotton poly blend. And you hit next. And what it does is it's actually going to, so you hit send settings to heat press, and it sends it and starts this to warm up for the perfect temperature. While that's warming up, we are going to place the hat onto the hat form. So you just place it on here like this. If you need to, you can kind of loosen it to go around it. You guys see what I'm doing? Yeah. And then I'll just button this back up over here. It's tight. All right, so now you have your hat on your hat press ready for pressing. So we're just going to take our design here. I think I'm actually going to cut off this bottom extra piece of vinyl that I have there. And now you can see that our hat is actually, our heat press is actually lighting up green, which means that it is ready to go. So I'm going to place my design on the hat here, kind of deciding if I want to go off center. I think I'm going to go, I'll just go center for right now. Make sure that that's seated on there nicely. I'll go off center. So I've placed that on there like this, and I am just going to follow the instructions on the phone now. First, you're going to preheat it a little bit. You can feel the heat coming off of it. So you just kind of touch it to it a little bit here. And then set it off to the side. Now I'm going to place my design because now it's preheated. Oh, and it sticks a lot better once you preheat it. And then we will take our heat press, our hat press, place it on there and hit the blinking green button. And now my phone is saying to apply light pressure, so I'm just going to lightly kind of move it across that design on my hat here. And you can see on the phone it's counting down. You want to make sure that you're getting all of the design with this heat press. So get to each corner that you're doing. I'm actually pushing a little bit more firmly, but when I go to move the hat press itself, I'm going to release some of that pressure and move it so that I'm not scooching the vinyl around on the hat itself. Okay. And it says to peel it, cool, and it gives you all those finish instructions. Cool how the hat press actually talks to the app here and tells it like, hey, you need more time, or I think it's just neat. And then I know that their heat press that they just came out with, which I personally think is overpriced. It actually also talks to the app. All their heat press machines now talk to the app. So that's kind of cool. Cool technology. Okay, so when I push that button there, it stopped the timer on my phone. So now I'm just going to let this cool down on here, and then I will peel it and you'll see the finished product. All right, guys, here it is. Dog Mom.
I think it embodies me well, don't you?
I just remembered one more thing I wanted to mention about this hat press is that it comes with this really cool vented base that you can set it on, so you don't have to worry about like setting it on anything and melting it or doing anything to mess it up. So just wanted to mention that. I think that the price for the Cricut Hat Press is actually incredibly fair. If you've done any comparison on thing for Cricut heat press, any kind of heat press, not even just Cricut, the pricing is pretty high for what it is. But I think this is a really fair and like generous price. For this, I believe it's $149.99, and the light pad that I mentioned earlier was $69.99, I believe. Again, I will link it all down below. Anyway, I just wanted to pop back in the video real quick and mention that. So that's it. That's all there is to the hat press. I think it's actually a really cool thing. I used to have an 11-in-1 heat press, and I ended up getting rid of that. I gave it to my sister, actually, who's a beginner crafter in the Cricut world. I gave that to her, and I think she's enjoying it. I just didn't like it as much, so I got a different one. I can link the one I have now down below, and I can link the other one, my very first one that I had, down in the description box below. I'll also link the 11-in-1 that I had that I didn't like, so you guys can make your own informed decision. But I think this is really cool because I don't have that 11-in-1 anymore, and it just had too many moving parts for me. So this one is just an individual hat press, and I think that's so nice to have a separate thing. I also really enjoyed using that light pad, so if you're looking for that, I will link that down below. Go check out that shop and go check out that light pad, and happy crafting. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Comes in this this battery. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're gonna go. So that's it. That's all there is to the